anyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Carter out there with Wells. Then it's Zach Edey. Then it's the chosen one. And it's Coward in at the 2 guard. Here's Coward. 5 to shoot. Fires top of the key. They get it again. And the dunk by Edey.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Pass to Wells. Memphis moving it around. The shot's good from Carter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
No problem dropping that one down.
Well, if you're a young player just starting out, copy Booker's form. It is classic.
Here's Edey. We saw him with 10 points last game. Pass to Wells. Now Edey. He's guarded by Williams. Memphis needs to get off the shot here. Carter, that's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now, here's Walker. And the officials are caught.
That went beyond the foul. You can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Pass to Coward. Now Edey. Here's Coward. A 3. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Booker. Walker the pass to Booker. Inside. On the wing, Walker. Pocket 6. It's up a 3. A chosen one with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-pointer team.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First.
It goes on Dillon Brooks. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
A season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throw.
And when we look at this Suns team, Tim, over the last few seasons, what's the first word that comes to mind for you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say underachievement. You think back to 2021, 2 wins away from an NBA title. They made some swing for the fences type of decision, and, well, it just didn't pan out. Well, for what he lacks, it might be more than makes up for it with his bounce.
To the paint. Here's Drake. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Right, the pass to Brooks. And here's Booker. Back to Brooks. Williams sets a screen for Brooks. Good on the three-point shot.
When you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit. And that feeling is good.
Carter outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Suns trail by 3. And Booker gets to Brooks. Pass to Walker. Dunk by Walker.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he intended to let go of the rim.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Floats it up for Williams. It's stolen by Carter. Wells with it. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Edey. Here's Coward. Brooks covering. Down with both hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat. Here's Walker. Defended by Carter. Booker looking around. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Walker's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's the chosen one. Schemati at 40 points. Stolen by Wright. Pass to Brooks. Sent back by Carter. Here's the chosen one. Here's Coward. Now here is Carter. Knocks down the 3-ball. Carter's got 9.
Timeout. They are shooting lights out from distance here early.
And timeout called by Jordan Knox. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Suns third.
And last season, they were deadly from beyond the arc. A lot of great shooters on that team.
Booker with it. Covered by Wells. Walker with the screen for Booker. Pass to Walker. And they get it. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 6.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Carter outside. And a miss there on the triple. Suns trail by 6. White outside. Here's Walker. And the Suns take down.
Got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 11 for the field to begin the game. Pass to Wells. Here's Coward. Guarded by Wright. Carter with a screen on Wright. Coward. And he's good on the 3-ball.
3-point field goal.
Coward's got his second bucket of the night.
And he's not going to miss that sort of opportunity.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Now Edey. Here's the chosen one. Pass to Wells. Here's the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Walker. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Drake. No good on the 3. Phoenix has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. On the wing, Walker. Fades away. And it comes off the front of the rim. Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
They were so precise with their execution. They didn't make many mistakes on either end, and that took the crowd out of the game.
Now here's Walker. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Carter against Booker. From downtown, drills the three-pointer.
Three-point field goal.
Howard's got 8 points.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Some changes for Phoenix. Iguodala's checked in, and O'Neal subbed in for Walker. Booker the pass to Allen. And here is O'Neal, defended by Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Jackson finds Aldama. Pass to Jerome. A free ball. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
And there's Booker on the assist by Allen. And 6 points for Devin Booker. Pass to Clark. Stolen away. And here is Wright. Boy, that win against the Jazz. He's another guy who really showed up to play. Here's O'Neal. Here's the screen. Here's Iguodala. Now time pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the lead. Now just a 4-point Memphis lead. Clark outside. Pass to Jackson. And the call on the shot. Says into the line.
First personal foul.
This season just getting going still. How quickly Greg and teams gel together and become one.
Jackson.
It really depends on the makeup of your team. How many new guys are on the roster? The style of play. Do the new additions have any previous chemistry with some of your players?
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Pass to Iguodala. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Brandon Clark. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here is O'Neal. His last outing, he had 8 points. To right. Outside, O'Neal. Drops in the tray.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Jackson with it. Defended by Allen. To the middle. Here's Clark. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Jackson.
And the Grizzlies lead by 5. 27 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Booker. Sinks that one from the post. Booker's got 8 points.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Here's Spencer, guarded by Wright. Jackson with the screen. Here's Spencer. At the end of one.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score.
Grizzlies lead by 3. And we'll be back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They got Jackson. Ty Jerome out there with the chosen one. Then there's Carter. And it's Aldama with the 5 down low. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone.
All right, Allie, that's
Memphis
all.
foul. Jackson.
Even from over here, you
First
can see
personal foul.
that one
First
pretty
team
clearly.
foul.
The Suns shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Walker. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. It's Carter, high post. Over Walker. And it's Carter missing. Suns trailing. Pass to Walker. And the 10 by Walker.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets, but it's all said and done today.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Allen finds Walker. And he drops him away up off the glass. Walker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Outside Carter, and it's Carter again missing.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Back to Walker. Trying to inside.
He went for the two-hander on the slam.
See some muscle, some urgency from him there. Sure. Carter, the basket, Aldama. Here's the chosen one. A shake. Out to Carter. That's the free fly. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his fifth basket.
And, guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear. He's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through with them. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. In third, the Grizzlies.
And when you look at their block totals from last year, I really love how this team protected the rim.
Walker looking for an opening. Pass to Gillespie. Allen for three. Aldama with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Jackson. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect them to make that layup.
Outside, O'Neal. On the wing, Walker. Defended by Carter. And that one's good. Iguodala.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain it.
Pass to Carter. But Trey. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Gillespie. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Carter outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Suns have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Walker is screen on Jerome. Gillespie with a pass to Walker. Here's Iguodala. No good from outside. Jerome with it. Still without a basket. Pass to Carter. Shoots over Walker. And it's Carter again missing.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Not efficient at all.
Jerome against O'Neal. Here's Iguodala. O'Neal sets the screen for Allen.
24 seconds
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Grizzlies trailing. Break the pass to Jackson. Carter with the three. Hits it from three-point range. Carter's got 9 points in the quarter.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Gillespie. That's down 14 points for him. No one near as Jerome lets it go. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the deep.
A kick out to O'Neal. Walker with the screen for O'Neal. Over Jackson. And the Suns miss again. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Drake. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Gillespie. Outside, Walker. Over Carter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Jackson passes to Jerome. Carter outside. Shoots from the high post. Nice jump shot. Good.
Assist from
20 points for money.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Booker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal
Looking
foul.
around the NBA,
Third team
Devin Booker,
foul.
GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Well, you've got to love Booker's approach to the game. He usually gets his shots within the flow of the offense, and he's an excellent playmaker as well.
Pass to Carter for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Carter's got 23 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been awesome.
Booker against Jerome. And Devin Booker in the bench.
This is why Booker is one of the best two guards in the game. He is more than just a shooter.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isola.
Timeout.
Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be soon something to adjust.
Team, everyone, get loud for them once again.
Pass to Coward. Memphis moving that ball around. Back to Carter. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 25.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Now here's Walker, defended by Carter. Here's Booker. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The kick out to Wright. Pass to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. The shot missing. Memphis leading by 7. Now Wells to the inside. And stolen by Booker. Pass to Williams. And that one is clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming out.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Williams.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Carter outside. Puts up a deep 3. Booker pulls it in. So Booker will bring it up to the right side. It's a 5-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Pass to Coward. There's the screen. Carter outside. Nailed from 3-point land. Carter's got 28.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3 ball here in the second quarter.
Here's Walker.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Carter on the wing. Pass to Wells. Carter outside. Edey with a screen on Walker. And it's Memphis with another.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Brooks outside. Back to Booker. Fantastic finish by Booker.
That is a tough shot, but give Booker credit for knowing exactly where he was, going up and over the defender.
They set the pick. Throws it up high and stolen by Wright. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Booker no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Pass to the chosen one. 12 seconds left now here in the second. And stolen by Wright. And the layup's good off the board.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Fires from way outside. So that'll be it for the first of the fairly clear battle of the league. It's the Grizzlies up 2. And join us right back here at the break for the start of the second half.
Fans get ready for some high RPM and amazing stunts from the pocket.
Focus on defense has been inconsistent. Tough to win with lapses at that end.
Yeah, they got it, Clem.
And now let's take a moment. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Well, his activity has set the tone, blocking and altering shots.
Perimeter pair for him will be Booker and Brooks. Williams is out there with Walker. And it's Wright in it for Walker. Who's out there for Phoenix.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the lane to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA's such a good, aggressive play in the paint. And here's the fast break. Wells leading the way. After the chosen one. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. 9 points for the chosen one.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Brooks outside. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Booker. Here's The drive. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Carter outside. 3-pointer. Shot by Edey.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Back on the putback stop.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Booker outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Carter for 3. Connects from 3-point range.
3-point field goal.
Carter's got 33.
Oh, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense, just rolling right now.
Booker outside. Wells grabs the miss.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Pass to Carter. Beyond the arc. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And timeout called by Jordan White. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Here's a look at the stats for Devin Booker. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged about 25 points per game. 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And he can play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
Coaches love that guy who can provide instant offense off the bench. What a huge asset.
Right, the pass to Williams. They can't stop the run with that one.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And you see Booker working hard on defense. When he's engaged, he is more than capable of coming up with that block.
Here's Drake. Nice shot from the wing.
The assist.
The chosen one's got 11 points. Suns trail by 13. Right, looking around. Booker outside. Shot clock at 6. High post shot. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture in the inner city. They took me in, it was a really important time, and it was good for me. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. It's the second from the line. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything. But as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
And he makes all 3. Suns trail by 16. Right outside. Booker. Out to Brooks. Suns moving the ball around. Down low. It's tipped. Edey with the steal. Pass to Coward. It's Carter, high post. Working on Walker. Here's Coward. And he drops it in from the low post. Coward's got 10. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Grizzlies.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of this.
They've clearly been the more physical team. And how about all the second chance points? What a concerted effort to pound the offensive glass.
Here's Drake. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Brooks from outside. Gets the 3-point. He's got 6.
Well, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Pass to Coward. Inside. Shot from 6. And a nice bucket inside from Edey. Edey's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Right, the pass to Walker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Walker's got 21.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they're going to have a chance to get back in this.
Suns foul.
Now we have a chance. Let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. Second, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, it was an emphasis last year for them, crashing the board. And what a job they did. Number 1 in the league in rebounding.
And he's good on the first of 3.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
He's off on the second. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get one shot off, coming off of a screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
Carter outside from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Brooks, the pass to right. Picked his pocket. Now here's Wells. All scoring in this one. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Suns trail by 15. Right outside. Pass to Walker. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Memphis Grizzlies. No good with the triple. The Suns have gone a solid 6 of 11 and shooting here in the third quarter. Right, the pass to Brooks. The three-pointer, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 15 to the paint. Carter. Nice touch and a shot from close range.
Assist from
Carter's got 41.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Booker dishes to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, he is only concerned right now is getting the points on the board. Now, I don't mean style points. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. for Jalen Wells.
Once again,
Break the pass to Carter. Lets it go from deep. Good. Another from three.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Suns trail by 18. Here's Gillespie. O'Neal outside. Here's Walker. Goes to the fadeaway. Walker's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Pass to Carter. Launches a three, and the three ball is good.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Here's Gillespie. Walker in the post, defended by Carter. Walker's shot is off. Carter against Allen. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Carter outside. Connects again from distance.
3-point field goal.
Fireworks display he's shown us tonight just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Coward. Now Edey. Guarded by O'Neal. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 12.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
Now Allen. Here's Iguodala. And here we go. Carter heading to the field as another one falls.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Pass to Walker. To end the run. And
That's the number one thing on his mind every time he touches it.
GA with the team right there on him. Still went hard to the rim. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Like it's the weekend. The high life, we can celebrate tonight. You can't bring me down. Got my hands up, play that song again. Take me higher, higher. Where I'm living. Like it's the weekend. The high life, we can celebrate.
your Knicks team, make some noise!
.106 left to play in the third. Pass to Aldama. Aldama
Santi Aldama.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Outside, O'Neal. Now Walker. O'Neal finds Walker. No good that time. Good work defensively by Carter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking
Defensive foul.
just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Grizzlies have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
One shot.
Jalen Wells checked in for the Grizzlies.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Jackson. 36 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Gillespie. Here's Iguodala. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 5. Here's Coward. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 4 assists now tonight.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it.
That's the end of the third quarter.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Grizzlies delivering the blowout. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. How about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
What a find. These are the kind of plays we've come to expect from him.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Memphis. And again for 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Craig is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
And all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're
and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
First personal foul.
Playing with the lead, you can see they're making a much more concerted effort to work the ball inside here in the second half.
Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love 2 big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
Lays it up off the net. Booker's got 22.
He is one of the elite scoring guards in our league, and we've come to expect these big nights from Booker.
Assist goes to
beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Right, the pass to Booker. It's Allen on the wing. And Booker kicks to O'Neal. Jerome against Booker. The 3. Good on the triple. Booker's got 9 points here in the second half.
And why is Booker so consistent from game to game? It's because he's got picture-perfect mechanics.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Let's go! Somebody never
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Jerome passes to Drake. At the top of the key, Aldama. Pass to the chosen one. Back to Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Assisted by.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now Jackson. Out to Carter. Fires the three. Connects it in from distance.
That is a three that was in the right
basket, the record for most
Historic
three-pointers made
performance by a
in the
historically
NBA.
good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And Klay Thompson viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here this evening.
Jackson, a screen on right. Outside Jackson takes the three. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And it's right with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Iguodaro. Booker against Jerome. The kick out to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Off target with his three. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Jerome passes to Drake. And here's Jackson. Now Carter. Over Booker. And it falls over the rim and in. 65 points for Money.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
To the middle. Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
Jerome passes to Drake. Now Aldama. He lobs up the alley pass. An even 3-on-3 break. And that one's good. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive output. Pass to Jackson. Bounce pass for Jerome. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Memphis. Carter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Drake the pass to Carter. Hits it again.
Dan
Wow.
Carter. 3-point
71
field goal.
points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Allen kicks to right. Down low. Tough to finish it off.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Memphis has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Pass to Carter. And got it. Another basket.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Booker. And easy 2 points on the way. Booker's got 31.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And Carter has it in the corner. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
3-point field goal.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Castro O'Neal. So when you look at different approaches, the player recovers from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in. Where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest.
Again, what an avalanche!
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years.
And it's in there. Iguodala's got 6 points in the quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Pass to Carter from outside the arc. Iguodala grabs the rebound. Iguodala's got his 5th rebound in this one. Allen passes to Booker. He takes it in. O'Neal outside. And the rejection by Jackson. Shoots from 14. Pass to the chosen one. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. And Wright kicks to Booker. Here's Iguodala, defended by Aldama. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole
At the line for your son.
There's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw, good Booker. Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
Right outside. To the inside. Here's Walker. Kicks it out to Booker. And it's off from three-point range. The Grizzlies shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Pass to Carter. Over Brooks. And it's Carter missing. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Brooks outside. Now here's Walker. Nifty move. And he's hits the layup. Walker's got 10 points in just the second half.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And gee, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Three shots. It's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
First one falls for him. And he sinks the second. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. And it's Wright with the ball for the Suns. Brooks outside. Pass to Walker. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You know, Tim, some people love the star power of dynasties, but do you think the league's push for parity is helping the game overall?
Overall, I do believe competitive balance is good for the league. I think there are more fan bases that stay more engaged longer into the year, and that's just good for everybody.
I totally agree. And he knocks down the first one. And so Walker nails both of them. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting impressively throughout at 62%.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Grizzlies.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching the Cavs and they were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And ever winning work, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for money.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Pass to Walker. And it's good, assisting on the play with Brooks. 33 points for Walker.
At this point, they're just trying to get back and see. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Well, they have finally found something that's working, but it's against a defense that clearly has let up since they have the lead.
Brooks gets to Walker. Pass to Williams. Another steal. Here's Drake. Coming down hard.
Watch out below. Woo.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Here's Wright. Booker with no one around. Misses there. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says I think brag an awful lot about this team.
Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Money.